Good morning, students. I am Priya. You are watching EduStar, Class 3, Mathematics, Lesson 6, Division, Part 3. In the previous session, we learnt about the properties of division and division facts. Let's recall once. First, the properties of division. Property number 1. When 0 is divided by any number, then the quotient is 0. For example, 0 divided by 56 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 947 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 1000 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 481 is equal to 0. But division of a number by 0 is not possible. That is, 603 divided by 0 is not possible. 22 divided by 0 is not possible. Property number 2. When a number is divided by itself, the answer is always 1. For example, 200 divided by 200 is equal to 1. 99 divided by 99 is equal to 1. 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. 1234 divided by 1234 is equal to 1. Property number 3. If we divide any number by 1, the answer is the number itself. For example, 666 divided by 1 is equal to 666. 10 divided by 1 is equal to 10. 13 divided by 1 is equal to 13. 25 divided by 1 is equal to 25. Now it's your turn. Find out. 129 divided by 129 is equal to? Yes, 1. 0 divided by 46 is equal to? Correct, 0. 801 divided by 1 is equal to? Of course, 801. Next, let's see how to write the division fact. We know already, for one multiplication fact, we can write two division facts. For example, 5, 6 or 30. The division facts are 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. 30 divided by 6 is equal to 5. Always we write the bigger number at first. Okay. This one, 9 sevens are 63. The division facts are 63 divided by 9 is equal to 7. 63 divided by 7 is equal to 9. Now find out this. 3 fours are 12. Yes, 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. This one. 2 11s are 22. 22 divided by 2 is equal to 11. 22 divided by 11 is equal to 2. Today, we will learn about long division and division with remainder. Usually, we use long division for sums that need more than one step. Division can be set out in another way. For example, let's take 30 divided by 5. This 30 divided by 5 is written as like this. Here 30 is the dividend and found inside the division box. This 5 is the divisor. Now we have to find the answer, that is quotient. This quotient will be written above the dividend. Let's solve this problem using divisor, that is 5 table. How many 5s make 30? We know that 6 5s make 30. We write the quotient, that is 6, above the dividend. And remember, write 6 above the ones column not above the tens column, because this 6 is not belongs to 3 but it belongs to 30. So we have to write above the ones column. Write this 30 below the dividend and subtract 30 minus 30 is equal to 0. We got 0 as the remainder. This subtraction shows that there is no remainder. So the answer quotient is 6. We can check in each case if our answer is correct or not by using quotient into divisor is equal to dividend. Here the quotient is 6, divisor is 5, dividend is 30. On multiplying 6 by 5, we will get 30. 30 equal to 30, so our answer is correct. Now see this sum, 28 divided by 4. First put dividend 28 inside the division box and write 4 outside. Now how many 4s make 28? Yes, 7 4s or 28. Write 7 as quotient above the dividend straight to the ones column. Write this 28 below the dividend and subtract 28 minus 28. We obtained 0. So this 0 is remainder. We got 7 as quotient. We can check the answer now. Quotient into divisor is equal to dividend. That is 7 into 4 is equal to 28. On multiplying 7 by 4, we will get 28. 28 is equal to 28. Our answer is correct. Now 8 divided by 2. How many 2's make 8? We know 4 2's are 8. Write 4 above the dividend. Write 8 below the dividend. And subtract. 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. So there is no remainder and the answer quotient is 4. Here only one digit dividend is there, so we did this division easily. Now check the answer. Quotient into divisor is equal to dividend. 4 into 2 is equal to 8. 4 2's are 8. 8 equal to 8. So our answer is correct. The next example, 72 divided by 9. This 72 divided by 9 is written as 72 inside the division box and 9 outside the division box. How many 9's make 72? We know that 8 9's are 72. So write this quotient 8 above the dividend straight to the ones place. Write this 72 below the dividend and subtract. 72 minus 72 is equal to 0. 0 obtained as remainder. So the answer quotient is 8. Let's check the answer. Quotient into divisor is equal to dividend. 8 into 9 is equal to 72. We know already 8 9's are 72. So 72 is equal to 72. So our answer is correct. Next, division with remainder. Students, take 7 sweets. How will you distribute them among 3 children? Each of the 3 children get 2 sweets. So give 2 sweets to each child. Are you left with any sweets? Yes. How many? Correct. 1. Can you divide 7 sweets equally among 3 children? No. You can't divide 7 exactly by 3. The leftover will be there. So, the leftover in such a division is called the remainder. We can solve this sum using long division also. Write this 7 inside the division box, 3 outside. In 3 table, 7 is not there. Now check in 3 table between which numbers 7 is there. Yes, 6 and 9. So remember, we have to take the smaller number 6. How many 3's make 6? Yes, 2 3's are 6. Now write 2 above the dividend, 6 below the dividend. On subtracting 7 minus 6, we will get 1. We got 1 as remainder and 2 as quotient. That is 1 sweet left over and each child gets 2 sweets. Now we have done the division. So we write this as 7 divided by 3 is equal to 2 and remainder is equal to 1. Now let's check if our division is correct or not using this formula. Quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. That is 2 into 3 plus 1 is equal to 7. We know 2 3's are 6. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. 7 equal to 7. So our answer is correct. One more important instruction. The remainder must be smaller than the divisor. That is 1 is less than 3. Now see this example. 27 divided by 6. Write 27 inside the division box. 6 outside the division box. In 6 table 27 is not there. But 27 lies between 24 and 30. Which one we have to take? Yes, 24. How many 6 make 24? 4 6 are 24. So write 4 above the dividend in one's column, 24 below the dividend. Now subtract 24 from 27. We got 3. Quotient is 4 and remainder is 3. See here. The remainder is less than the divisor. Now check your answer. Write the formula. Quotient into divisor is equal to dividend. That is 4 into 6 plus 3 is equal to 27. 4 6 are 24 plus 3 is equal to 27. 27 is equal to 27. Yes, our answer is correct. Next, 60 divided by 8. In A table, 60 lies between 56 and 64. So we have to take 56. How many 8's are 56? 7 8's are 56. Write 7 above the dividend and 56 below the dividend. Subtract 56 from 60. We got 4. Here, this remainder 4 is less than the divisor 8. So the answer is quotient is equal to 7 and the remainder is equal to 4. Now check the answer. Quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. That is 7 into 8 plus 4 is equal to 60. We know already 7 8's are 56. 56 plus 4 is equal to 60. 60 is equal to 60. Finally, our answer is correct. Students, always remember, in division, we can check our answers in each case as follows. Check that remainder is less than the divisor and check that quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. Okay, now take your math book. Take lesson 6 division. Turn page number 91. See this exercise 6.4. Find the quotients. Here totally 24 sums given. Very easy. Just say the tables and find the quotients. And remember, write the quotient above the dividend in ones place. And we won't get any remainder in these sums. After completion, you can check your answers with this. Now take page number 93, exercise 6.5. A. Work out the divisions. Here totally 6 sums are given. Students, work out these sums in your rough note. You will get quotient and remainder. And fill these blanks using those quotients and remainders. If you get doubt, you can refer these answers. Now see this book exercise B. Put a tick if the answer is correct and a cross if it is wrong. First question. Look at this A and B. Both are same sums, 50 divided by 5. But we have to find the correct quotient and remainder. We know already 10 fives are 50. That is, quotient is 10 and remainder is 0. Here, in A, they gave quotient is equal to 9 and remainder is equal to 5. So, A is wrong, B is correct. 2. 42 divided by 9. If we divide, we will get quotient 4, remainder 6. So, here A is correct and B is wrong. 3. 77 divided by 8. Here we will get quotient 9 and remainder 5. So A is wrong, B is correct. Now see this exercise C. First question, 44 divided by 9. In 9 table, 44 lies between 36 and 45. We have to take 36. How many 9s are 36? Yes, 4 9s are 36. So write 4 above the dividend in one's column and 36 below the dividend. Now subtract. 44 minus 36 is equal to 8. So quotient is 4, remainder is 8. The remaining sums 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 you have to do. After completion, you can check your answers with these. Parents, kindly guide your ward to complete these works and send us the images of math book page number 91 and 93 through this mail ID. Students, we should wear mask whenever we are going out. Mostly avoid going out. Wash your hands with sanitizer before entering inside your home. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between yourself and others. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Cough or sneeze in your bent elbow, not your hands. Clean the frequently touched objects and surfaces. Eat healthy food. Stay safe at home. Thank you, dear students.